Hello, welcome to the queue. It is Operation Red Beach. It is turn 4 and it is UK and China. We had 32 to spend. We spent 5 on tech. We're going to buy an air base and 2 infantry and 1 tank. All right, 15, 27, 32. All right, we have 2 attacks. We've got our ferry swordfish coming out of Ethiopia here. And it comes 1, 2, and then target select that carrier. And then up here, we're going to go into Algeria. Let me just reach. Infantry, tank, load up on the transport. That whole fleet is going to come down here into 92. I'll just move it when we're doing non-com. Bombard with the 2 battleships. I got a 2. That's the bomber. So he'll come down as well. And let's roll that out and see what we can do to the French. All right, so we got a tank. Oh, we got our 2 bombards. Infantry, and then 2 2s from the bomber. Oh my gosh, only 1 hit. That was terrible. I brought all that stuff. Good. How about both battleships missing? French defend, and they don't defend. All right, so that battle is over. Next battle, we're target selecting that carrier. I don't know why, because it never works. Except when it does work. That's the first time it worked this game. So, you got to roll defense. So there's a tactical, there's a fighter, there's a cruiser. The carrier drops to a 1. So will he survive? I doubt it. Nope. Which, it was a good trade. So the ferry swordfish bites the dust. The carrier, I don't have a damage marker here, is damaged, which means it can't hold planes, so the fighter and tac bite the dust as well. And then the carrier can only move 1 next turn, so we should be able to pick it off next turn with our other 2 planes. In theory, there's nothing... Oh yeah, that's right. We already rolled that battle, so that is 1 up for Britain, and France doesn't go down. All right. So landing the bomber, 1, 2 in Gibraltar. And that guy doesn't need to land because he splashed down in the ocean. All right, so let's move all our ships down that I said we were moving. So it's a destroyer, carrier, transport, 2 battleships, and a cruiser. All right, so that's the movement. Any other moving stuff here? I'm going to stay put, I think. Or do we want to go to stack up in Ethiopia? I think we do. I think the infantry, artillery, and armor will move out of Kenya into Ethiopia. And this infantry artillery can rail 1, 2, 3 into Kenya. All right, so now we're building a kill box there. All right, that's it. Guy in Iran is going to stay put. Our ships are staying put. We've already moved those ships. Let's see what we got. I think we're going to pill 1 fighter out of London. 1, 2, 3, 4 into Gibraltar. Just to provide some air cover. Those are infantry, which is 7. So we'll put that on top of the... How many is that? 4. So that'll be 6, 11, 12 British infantry. This is a tank, which we're going to build our tank back in London for defense there. All right. I think that's it. We got nothing else to move. We're running out of pieces. So let's place our goods. 2 infantry go down here in Belgian Congo. The tank and the airbase. The airbase goes in Gibraltar. No big surprise there. And our tank goes up here in London. Let's look at cash. So we are going to drop this time to 28 as our base. And we have 4 for a bonus. So that's 32 next turn, which is exactly what we had this turn. We don't have to fart around on our tech because we got the tech. We just didn't need it this turn. So next up, oh, I do a recap. And then I got to do China. I forgot I got to do China. So a recap. In London, what did I say? That was 12 infantry, 5 anti-aircraft, 2 tanks, 2 artillery, 2 fighters, and then a host of French, U.S., and Commonwealth forces. There's one unit I got to move. That cruiser, 119. 1, 2, down into 108. Almost missed that. All right, so down south, 2 infantry in Belgian Congo, infantry artillery in Kenya, artillery, infantry, tank, fighter, tactical in Ethiopia, infantry in Iran, and over here our Navy is a destroyer, cruiser, battleship. I think that's it. Oh, well, we got these guys. Algeria is an infantry tank. In Gibraltar is a fighter and a tactical and a bomber. And then in the sea zone, 92, 2 battleships, 1 cruiser, 1 carrier, 1 destroyer, 1 transport. That is it for Britain. China has $7. They're going to spend 6 on 2 infantry and save. So here's our 2 that we're buying. We have 1 move. Our cavalry here will blitz down into Sichuan, and that clears up 3, 4. So China goes up to 4, and Japan goes down 3. All right, so where's our 2 guys? Here's our 2 guys. All right, so our 2 guys, I think we'll just put them here in Suyan. I mean, I don't know really where else we would need to put them. We'll put 1 in Kansu. All right, so China, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 16 infantry, 1 fighter in Suyan, 1 infantry in Kansu, 1 cavalry in Sichuan. And they collect $4, so they'll have a total of 5 for next turn because they saved 1. And that's it for China. I think that's it. I don't think we got anything else to do. Talk about, think about. Next up is who? Italy's up next. And then we'll be back for the Commonwealth, France, and Russia. So see you then.